Hey everyone, in this video I will show you how to make 3 synths from the song Bounce by Calvin Harris. Although do take into account that these synths were not used to make the song, but they do sound very similar to the original. So let's get started. The first synth we are going to make is heard in the song's intro. The original synth has a distortion filter on it, but I'm not going to have this on it. In a combinator, right click and create a Thor. Right click and initialize the patch. The synth will comprise of 2 analog oscillators, the first on a triangle and the second on a square, with the pulse width on 64. Send through the second oscillator into the filter. Next, in the delay section, turn it on and tempo sync. Bring the time down to 2/16 and bring the dry wet down to 28. And that's all we need to do for this synth. I've put in some notes for the synth in the sequencer so you can hear what it sounds like. The next synth we are going to make is the bass counterpart for this first synth. This synth is going to be really easy to make. Right click on the first synth we made and choose duplicate devices and tracks. Hit the tab key so we can connect the combinator to the mixer. Hit tab again to look at the front. On this one we are going to change the octaves on both oscillators to 2. And take off the delay and tempo sync. And that's the synth, really simple. I'll show you the notes and how the synth sounds on its own and with the previous synth. I'll just get rid of this duplicated track and put in the notes we need. Now for the final synth, which is the lead synth that carries the song. Right click and create a new combinator. Inside the combinator, right click and create a Thor polysonic synthesizer. Right click on the Thor and initialize the patch. Change the analog oscillator to a multi-oscillator and bring the detune amount down to 22. In the filter section, bring the frequency to 2.56 kHz. Turn on the delay and tempo sync. Bring the time down to 2/16. The feedback down to 16. And the dry wet to 18. In the LFO1 section, click on key sync and tempo sync with the rate on 1/16. In the bus routing section, assign LFO1 with an amount of 20 to oscillator 1 pitch. And bring up the amp envelope sustain to full. Finally, right click and create a RV7 digital reverb on the low density setting. Bring the dry wet to 14. And there you have the synth. I will play you how the synth sounds on its own and with the other synths we've made. there you have it. 3 synths from Calvin Harris's song Bounce. Thanks for watching. If the video was helpful, please like the video, subscribe for more tutorials, and hopefully see you in the next video. Cheers.